Okay, just starting my ride tonight from Dimmingsdale Bridge, which is behind me. I'm going to head down the canals, pick up the brach, points of interest. I'm going to do all the way on the canal because I want to get a more direct route, and I will show you the bridge where I'm going to get off, and I'll show you some new cross-country bits. I'm basically doing a Kinver loop, so I'll show you all the new bits and some nice bits of scenery and, like I say, points of interest. So we shall go and ride my bike on the Marin tonight. Lapierre's on eBay because he's just doing the head in. So Lapierre is on eBay, Gumtree and Facebook Market if anybody's interested. See you in a mo. Coming up to Aldbridge. There we go. Excuse me, just on your right, thank you. Cheers. And I have noticed the wind is against me, but hopefully it'll be pushing me back. So towpaths are nice and dry at the moment. The rain's coming in tomorrow, Thursday the 9th of September, which today's evening is Wednesday the 8th of September 2021. Back in a mo. And here we are at the Brach Locks of Woodland. Quite famous little landmark. Right, I'm going to go round the outside, Lee on his bike goes round the outside. Very nice. There we go. Bit of Brach. And we are headed that way. So I'll leave the camera rolling while I keep rolling. Now, it's a pain in the bum to go under the bridge. So I think to just go over, all clear, and scooch through here. To the right here is the overflow. Look at that. I'd love to go for a swim in that. It's so hot at the moment. And we know well now. Nearly going to the canal, but carry on. To the first pub. I think it's the Round Oak. It is the Round Oak on Ansdale Road. So just put the ding-a-ling on. Under the bridge, under the bridge, under the bridge. Ice cream. All these new apartments used to be a factory. Stordy. Stein Atkinson Storey, I think it was, about 10 years ago. It all got knocked down, and now you can build a load of houses next to a canal, call it a wharf, and put an extra 30 grand on the price tag. Oh, that's the good thing about it. Anything next to water's worth more. Back in a moment. Just coming past Wagon and Horses on the London Bridge North Road. I'm going to try and see how many pubs I can count tonight. So I've passed the Spring Hill, the Greyhound, the Round Oak just. That was the Wagon and Horses, that's 4. So I'll carry on. Just coming past where Woodland Tip is. Oh, they've got hardcore down. Evening. That's much better. Doing this house up as well on the right. Very nice. I'll tell you what, some people are really grumpy tonight. Just past a runner, said hello. I'll say hello to my shadow if it was there. He ignored me, ignorant git. And a girl just passed. You're right, not a word. And I'm about jog on. Anyway, I think I've worked out the creek. It's my seat post because it's only been doing it since I changed this dropper. And also tonight I've had to just revert back to my backpack because went out last week and did 38 miles with my fanny pack, and I only had 1 bottle of water. Managed to find somewhere, I think I said on my last vlog, where I filled up the bottle and drank muy agua, or El Grande agua, lots of water. Okay, just dropping towards Swindon now, and the beauty of this ride is the majority of it is descending. It's so dry. I'll put the stats in at the end as I normally do. So we'll come back in a moment in sunny Swindon. Now this one should be able to drop under the bridge instead of crossing over. Oh, let's get through this tiny gap. Do a little turn. Oh, that was close on the edge. Right, last time I did this, I punctured my tyre, so I'm just going to take it easy. I've got a pinch on my tyre, and by the time I got to the next lock, I'd got a flat tyre, so hopefully no gunk or spunk coming out. Let's go. Next pub is the Navigation. Hashtag pub number 5. Hashtag pub number 5. The Navigation. I think this is called Green's Forge. Moorings. There's the nav. And I'm going to cross over the road because they put those stiles in to stop people speeding down them. I don't know where they're. I know I'd never do that. Ride fast down some canal locks. Bloody hell, and the big stones hit me just the frame of my bike. Good job I got protector tape on. So let's see where we're going next. Got bloody earphones in. On your right. Okay. That's so dangerous. Jogging with your earphones in. Loud. Unbelievable. You silly old bugger. If you do ride this way, don't expect nice smooth canal tow paths like you get at Merry Hill waterfront and all them. This is just open plain. Okay, when you get to Presswood Bridge number 34, this is where I get off and I do a bit of a U-turn and I go up this climb, and I'll show you where it comes out in a bit because nobody wants to see boring climbs. But if you did carry on along the canal, you come to a T-junction by the Stew Pony and you can do a left and ride up there, and I'll show you shortly in a couple of clips time where that brings you out on the canal because we cross it. And a big dog. Hello, bloody hell, hello. You're lovely, aren't you? Like Tim Westwood. Big dog. Up and at 'em. Just come from that way. That's the climb off the canal. And this is the way we're heading. Now, this will bring you down to the Kidderminster Road. Just drop my saddle. And it's just more or less down from the Coalbridge Waterhouse. But we don't drop that far. God, this seat post is making a right racket. I think it should be sponsored by Cane Creek or Frame Creek. Bloody hell. Okay, so we're going to do a right here and follow this bridleway. You'll see it signposted. There's a washout on the corner. There you go, blue arrows mean bridleways. And this takes us past Presswood Nursing Home. And we'll pick up the dirt track, which is quite nice and flowy. Ooh, jump! Yeah, so we're coming out by Presswood Home, and you stay on that track all the way up to the Presswood Road. I normally ride coming this way, but tonight, Matthew, I'm going that way. The Presswood House and the Coach House care homes cross straight over the Kidderminster Road, and you want to go straight on up here, and I'll come back in a minute where the scrapyard is, because that's where the canal comes up from that way. Just cuts out a bit of a chunk. There's only so much canals I can ride. Just gets a bit boring after a while. So back in a moment. The car jungle, and you know where you are because you're right under a big dirty pylon. I'll show you where I've just ridden from. Just ridden from down there, which was the Kidderminster Road, and this is the canal you'd basically come up here from the T-junction by the Stew Pony. I don't know what this bridge is called. Let's see if I can see. Can't quite see it. Bear with me a moment, I'll go and have a quick look. New Town Bridge, that's the way from Wordsley, Briar Hill, Merry Hill Centre. And like I say, that way is to the T-junction and you'd go left to Kimber. So you will go straight up here and I'll show you where to carry on from. This is the top of the Dusty Bridleway, and to the right is down to the Stew Pony, and this road takes us straight up over into Stourbridge. So I'm going to do, don't go that way to Amblecote, just stay on this road all the way to the top, and there's another pub. What, another one? So that'll be pub number 6, but I'll show you where to turn off. I'm going to try and negotiate rush hour traffic now. Wish me luck. Pub number 6, the Forester's Arms. Now I've just come from down there, and it's a bit of a blind spot here where you cross. So there's basically a bit of a cliff on the left here, and you have to try and cross here. So I put it in a nice easy gear and try and climb up here. Come on then. That's it. Right. Now there's several ways up here. You can go up that one, where I tend to go and slip off. So we're going to go this one. I'm just doing, that's where I've just come from. So I rode up here on Sunday with Rich. So if I can do it Sunday, I can do it now. Here we go. I haven't got any more gears left. No battery, just the legs. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. There we go. Now the path splits here in a moment. That's where it'll come from. Just that way to the left takes you to the Forester's Arms, and you can carry on along the trail. And I've previously vlogged that on another video, but this one is a bit more fun. So I'm just going to drop along this bit, and it gets real windy and funny in a bit. So yeah, just stay on this and I'll show you where to go. It's nice and open along here, and then it goes really narrow, but as long as you stay on this bit. To the right here is where the old jump line used to be, but try and stay left onto this bit, and this is where it gets really good fun. There is a track that where it goes sort of joins back up, and it doesn't really matter which one you take. So just there's the old jump line, but this gets quite interesting along here. In a moment the track splits and you can go left or right. I went right on Sunday, so I'm going to drop left today, and you'll see where it joins up. Just here. I'm just going to drop my saddle. Looks like it's been cut back a bit. Put my bell on as well, in case anybody's coming. It's very fast along here. There's a nice little kicker jump at the end, like a route. Roundabout. There. So fast. Now, when I did my when I did my fat bike video, I went down that way to that quarry, but tonight we're going to go up here, or this evening, and that path there to my left, oh, a car coming, is where the top section brings you down, but that one is a lot more fun. So up here, let's wait for this car to pass. Let's get my seat up. Come on mate. We're going to do a right here. You can go a bit further along. That we will do. Go through the green arch. Just indicate. Yeah, just by these cars. There it is. We go through here. We can come through on the right just there and stay on this bit on the side of the fields, and I'll show you where to go next if you're doing it. Corner, still on the fields. It's called the Death Grip Challenge. You've got to try and get around it without touching your brakes. Alright. Oh, as they say, fail. So stay on this bit and I'll show you where to go next. So, mind the bar. Oh shit! That was close. Didn't realise I was good job it's dry. What a potty mouth I am. Yeah, come through to the woods here. You can go that way and follow the tree line, or you can go this way. That was so close. I'm glad I've got new pads in my boy. I think I'll be wearing new pants later. There's a little jump section through here you can drop on. Just show you it. Drop it in. Jesus Christ. So that was shit. Right, when you come to here, go right down the bridle path. If you go left, it takes you up towards Starbridge Crematorium. These woods here, if you'd have gone right where I just said and followed the tree line round, it would have brought you out just here. So we're going to stay on this dusty dirt track and I'll show you where it brings you out. And basically Kimber is there, back in a mow, creeks and all. Nice little descent down here to the road. Looks like I'm behind a vehicle because it's mega dusty. It's been about 29-30 degrees today. Not bad for September. Sunset is around about 7:45. The sun is still up high in the sky. I don't know what time it is now. It's probably about 6:30, I think. But those nights are drawing in. Soon I'll be on the old single speed fixie flip-flop hub bike doing the winter training. Oh. Okay, so those woods on the left here aren't very good. I've ridden those before with Rich. So when you come to here, it's clear, go left and stay on this road and I'll show you where it brings you out. Nice descent now down to the Kidderminster Road. Come on Lee, get these manuals, extend the arms. Actually there's no cars behind me. Nice bit of hill to practice on. Just got to get that back brake feathered. I don't want to do it when there's cars coming because it's slightly perilous. And a fly in the mouth doesn't always help. It's still clear behind. I don't know if you're supposed to look at the horizon or look at your front wheel. Oh, I'll give it a miss. Right, nearly at the crossing now and I'll show you where we are. Cross of the roads. There is the Whittington Arms, so that's pub number 7. It's going to be very, very busy. Come on cars, I'll come back when it's clear. That was a right ball lake. This is called Horsebridge Lane and it's a really nice, like a calendar picture for the canals down here. Very tranquil. Hiya. Oh, hello. So many little flies about as well. And this is where some bloody nice houses. Okay. This is the Canal Bridge, a nice little property. Lower Whittington Cottage. Very nice. Show you a little glimpse around there and how the other half lives. There you go. And that's Kinver's that way. And Starport on 7 and Kidderminster are that way. And we go down here. So did a lot of crisscrossing over the canal tonight. But I don't think I'll be going back along it. Oh. Thank you. Cheers. Over. I think they some more nice cottages. For songs sold, hunters. I wonder how much that was. Anyway, stay on this bit and I'll show you where it brings you out in a map. In the Kimber Massive. That little climb, go left. They're not there with the roadies, but you can't go wrong. Don't go right, go left and stay on this to the end. About 400 or 500 metres. Hashtag pub number 8, I think. The Cross Inn. So when you get here, go right. And we are now in Kinver. Just dropping in from the other side. Brake on through, brake on through. There we go. Oh, somebody's having a barbecue, smells lovely. So this is Kimber. And I'm just going to ride straight through and I'll show you where I go off right. And I've got a nice little climb that brings you out opposite Green Forge Lane, and it's pretty much plain sailing back from there as I get knocked over. Right, we continue. Ridden all the way through Kimber, do a right onto Hyde Lane, and I'll show you where to turn off in a minute. I have ridden it, excuse me. Oh, blimey, that water went the wrong way. I'll show you in a bit where to turn off. Nice little bridleway. The houses end on the right. You've got a public bridleway called the Hyde. So drop down here, put my bell on. It's a real nice descent. Last time I rode down here, they were just doing the houses on the right here. And I think they're still doing them. Yeah. Everywhere's expanding. Got the infrastructure, and so I'll stay on this path and I'll show you where to turn off in a bit. He's got his earphones on again. I think it's that one though. Coming past on your right. Thank you. That. Jog on. This is classed as the Hyde. Now, normally when you get to this, whatever it is, this structure, I normally go up that way and pick up the top of Green Forge Lane, but you can go this way. If you go that way, it takes you towards the canal, but I'm going to go this way and I'll get over this and I'll show you where it is. Really navigated and negotiated the gate. Negotiated, negated. Anyway, stay on this path. If you did stay on it and go all the way, easy, I'll do the jokes. It brings you out on a field halfway up by Kimber Arboretum, but we've got to go along here and we do a left in a moment and we have to climb up. But the bonus of it is you're still doing cross country and you're still off the road. I know it's a climb, but it is what it is. So just along here there's a gate. There's one gate you can't go in because it's private, and I think it's that one, or is it? No, it's this one. Right, climb ahead, back in a mo. Don't take the gate. When you come to the fence, go left and it's up here. Right, I'm going to climb this bit of a hill now and I'll come back and show you where it is. That takes your breath away a bit. Now that path on the left with the gate brings you out here, so I might remember that one. It's called Chance Wood. I remember a few years ago I rode this, but it was like a winter's evening and it was so frosty, cold, very spooky, and I saw some lights, bike lights following me, and I'll tell you what, I got the heebie-jeebies. So I'll show you where it brings you out in a moment. And voila, this is top of that way is the Shoe Pony T junction. We're going down Greens Forge Lane, and it's just basically country lane back now, and I'm going to go back to Swindon but do an alternative route. But there you go. Even the beauty of this route, you can ride it either direction. It's reversible really easy. Just depends if you know, just mixes up the trails a bit. I haven't ridden that for about a year, going up or down it. So I'm going to do Greens Forge Lane and I'll come back. Let this car come past me. Okay, so earlier I left the canal and went up that way, and if you are doing this loop you can go up that way, and that's another bridleway, and it takes you up towards the Millions, which is where it takes you like real nice descent. But I'm staying on Green Forge Lane and heading back towards the navigation, where I'm going to go off to the left and go up over the top of Swindon. So I'll see you in a moment. It's the eventual end of Green Forge Lane. Now there to the right is the navigation pub, just up there, but we are going this way. Oh, sticky bum. So this is just an alternative mellow route back to Swindon over the top of like the hill or the woods. So you basically stay on this track and you have to get over this gate and go through the farmyard. So last time I come here, the bloke was on his bike and he opened it for me. I was like, how do you do that? He says, I'm the farmer. He says, all hail the farm. Right, back in a moment, we're heading to the farmyard. Farmyard, don't go to the right, just stay along the side of the barns and you'll follow round to the right, and this is a public footpath all the way to the corner of the woods. So I'll come back in a moment and I'll do a little fast forward climb and show you where you can ride. Back in a move. Come to the corner of the field. I'm going to go to the left tonight, but you can go to the right through there, and that's flat, and then up you can just see the ridge line on the top there, but I'm going to go left and fast forward this little climb. So Alvin and the Chipmunks time ahoy.
And so it begins. Now hopefully I can fast forward this section. It is a bit of a beastie climb, but get the right gear and we're off. Up and away with a Fiesta. Oh yeah, son of a... Oh. Right, I'm starting that again. Take 2. That branch is no more. That's the mother. Right, up. Heavybreathing.com. Got a bloody fly me glasses now. Oh, for God's sake. Unbelievable shit. Right, glasses back on. There's the point. God damn, this is steep. Summer's evening, my arse. And up. And along. Back to normal in a 5. 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is that tree ridge line I was on about, I just pointed to at the bottom. God, I hate flies. Up the nose, in the ear, bloody throat. And that, to my right, that's the other climb. I'm going to do that. That's where you would have come up. It's really good going down that, but riding up it, I think I've done it on my e-bikes, and I've done it about 2 or 3 times on acoustic, but that's about it. So we'll stay on this trail all the way across the top of the woods at Swindon, and I'll do a descent in a moment, creek and all. So just over there is Enville and Highgate, but we're just following the ridge line along the trees of Swindon, and this is where we can just drop in. Oh, it's dropping dark already. That path to the right is where you can come from Hingsford Caravan Park or Trailer Trash Park. And we're just going to drop down through. Might see if I can get through Swindon Jumps. There's a little track up to the left here somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. This is like an alternative way down. Here. Surely this is it. Yeah. Here's all the old jump line. Oh yes. Wow. There's all the old jumps. Looks like they haven't been used much recently. Okay. And this is Costedale, Swindon. We normally come down to the right there. Good hell. And I'm going to go and pick up Woodland and do a bit of sneaky cheeky. Watch the tree, watch the cars, look another pub, the Green Man. I think that's about 14 because I counted about 5 in Kimber when I rode through. So I'm going to go back on the canal for a bit and pick up Woodland. Rode down earlier. If you go up to the left, it takes you up to Woodland Tip. And this is the canal where I rode down. But there is a cheeky little shortcut through it. Never ride through this else your rear mech could never make it alive. That's why you need a pinion gearbox bike. So if you show you where this little cheeky sneaky track comes out, it is normally this overgrown. God, that was close. I am sporting some new knee guards tonight, or knee protectors. They are Dionese or Dionese, whatever you want to call them. They're okay. I think I've got to get used to them. Right, to go left here. And this is right at the end of Heath Mill Road. Right by Hazbend. So if you come all the way down past Sainsbury's in Woodland and past McCain Foods, and you've got the Amptronic Trading Estate Cafe, you can ride up there, and it's a cheeky little shortcut up to the canal. So I'm coming towards the end of my ride now. I'll do a POV and say bye bye shortly. I'm quite tall, so it'll be bye bye longly. Bye, see you in a moment. I've basically ridden all over there. I am just at Vicarage Road at the moment, just ridden from that way. That's just top of Chamberlain's Lane. That's that £1.2 million house that somebody bought and did up recently. Done it all on the trusty Marin. I've got to sort that creek out. First thing I'm going to do when I get in is change the dropper post so it doesn't make any more noise. Anyway, it's 7:45. Oh, I'm quickly going to check how many miles I've done. Back in a moment. Just checked, I've done 26.17 miles, so it's going to be just shy of 27 miles, which I didn't think I'd be doing that many. And I have been riding for 2 hours 15 minutes, so it's a good good evening. Anyway, there's another pub. That is the Hollybush, which is by my house. I am going to turn left now and head back towards Penn, and trying to multitask. Anyway, pull the cover back. Hasta pronto. Ciao. Click the ding dong, ese. Don't you know I'm loco? Bye.